Hey everybody, Jesse Pomeroy here, writer and director of the Cranked Up Films release Play Along. A few months ago, Erin Pitt, who plays Skylar Watkins in the picture, hopped on a Zoom with me and we recorded an interview talking about her process, her approach to the characters, some of the things that inspired me when it came to writing the screenplay, other production anecdotes, and that's all been compiled here in this video that you're about to see. We've been hearing so many great things about the film already, so many compliments, comments about the script, about the performances, about the look of the film. Mr. D'Souza, I am talking to you. And it's just been great. It's been a great rollout and very positive. People are very excited. So you can find the film on Prime Video and Apple TV, coming soon to Tubi, worldwide, of course, in the near future. If you get a chance, please leave us a review, hit up the stars, thumbs up, whatever it is you like. It'll all help. And we really appreciate your feedback and your support. And we'll see you at the movies. Cheers. When it comes to our picture Play Along, I guess the best question to start with would be, have you ever been kidnapped? And if so, how did you enjoy the experience? So I assume a lot of times as an actor you end up sometimes learning a craft or having to learn a craft for a role or some kind of real world experience that you take away from the role. Do you assume that now that you've been kidnapped in this movie, if you were to be kidnapped, you would have some kind of understanding about the experience?
100%. I would know exactly how to escape.
I mean, I think anybody who did try to kidnap you would have a really hard time of it because you can't really, you can get out of anything.
Yeah, pretty nimble.
Here we go.
If you were in a situation like Skylar finds herself in at the very beginning, I mean, how do you think you would react?
I don't know you. Why are you doing this?
I would probably react very actually similar to Skylar. My natural instinct is using smarts to get out of situations versus, I don't know, playing victim or being aggressive. If that makes sense. I think
Yeah.
I would try to outsmart him for sure. I think it's very similar personality-wise in that sort of world.
Skylar! 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 This is not the best way to approach your treatment.
I knew I was at a point where Skylar was going to be trying to reckon with herself. You know, what's going on here? How will I do next? And I thought, well, she's going to talk to herself, but that's not going to be terribly visually interesting. Even if we shot it kind of like where, well, what should I do? I don't know, what should I do? You know, something like that. And so then I thought, well, why didn't she like literally talk to herself? And this other version of her, you know, comes out, or, you know, she finds this Skylar too.
Skylar. 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 Skylar.
Get in here, quick. He can't see in here.
The question is, do you have a voice in your head like that? Reason with yourself? Talk to yourself like?
Yeah, I talk to myself actually a lot. My friends will be here and I'm just talking to myself, asking questions. What should I do here? I don't know if that's a good idea. So, and especially in the situation Skylar's in, when I first read it, I thought she was like fully hallucinating.
Who are you?
I'm you, stupid.
I don't understand.
We need to talk.
I've read that there are people who don't have any kind of internal voice.
I have heard that. I didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. Like I read a book and I can hear either myself as like the narrator or whoever like voices. There's a guy that comes on and a new voice comes in my head of like how this person speaks. And I've seen that some people don't. They just read the words. That's so interesting. I want to be in their brain.
Between you and Adam, you play 12 different people, I think.
Mhm.
He has 7 and you have 5.
I am your doctor. I am here to help you. As principal, it's my vocation.
Yeah, that went well. Rome wasn't built in a day. What does that even mean?
Why are you sitting alone?
I find I am doing most things alone.
I didn't want to be a handyman, you know. It's me! It's your partner.
The Lord is infinitely patient, but I am not.
Would it be so bad to let her go?
So what's a Deb gotta do?
Play along.
You don't often get to do that many characters in the same
Right?
time.
Yeah, I mean, both of you guys get like an entire actor's reel worth of
Literally.
performances out of one picture.
90% of my reel is different clips of different moments in play along.
Was there any one of those 5, other obviously Skylar 2, but of the other 3 that you played that were either challenging or interesting or?
I don't often play that kind of sassy, seductive roles. So doing stuff like that and being able to, especially in the 20 scene, it was fun for me to do. It was a little hard. It doesn't come naturally to me. I'm a little more of a goofy, silly person.
Love you.
And the most challenging part was honestly some of the wording from the time period, like the jargon.
It takes a lot to doll up this ragamuffin. I thought you were the big cheese.
It's my chassis on the line.
And then when you explained what they meant, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. I had no clue what I was saying. Because it is still Skylar and she is playing along with him. I found them more fun than anything. Actually, since then, my agent, she was like, I really see you in these like period pieces ever since I think seeing the Pride and Prejudice era part of Play Along. So a lot of the stuff I've been auditioning for recently are flashback characters or like young versions of people's grandmas now and stuff like that. So now that I have all that stuff in my reel, they have proof that I can do it.
The whole movie's about costumes and characters, you know, if you like. And
Mhm.
just in fantasy, are there other costume intact roles that you would like to play?
I want to be a supervillain and with magical powers of some sort. Just that kind of crazy costume, I think would be the coolest thing ever.
It would have been really easy to sex up those costumes, and I purposely stepped away from that because it just seemed like so on the nose, you know.
Yeah.
The sexiest we got was the flapper, I suppose.
Mhm.
5 foot 2, eyes of blue, but oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose.
I mean, unless you thought maybe somebody thought the priest was sexy.
The priest.
How long has it been since your last confession, my son?
Too long, Father.
Then come.
Those were the lines that I think took me the longest to memorize. And I don't know why, but as soon as we got to set and it was something like it just all of a sudden clicked once I was there, even though we were nowhere near a confessional studio. We were in the middle of this room with a sheet and the grate there, and something just clicked and the words just, I knew what I was doing. I didn't have to think. I was just in the moment, and it's really cool as an actor when that happens.
Overall, it was the best time of your life. I know that much.
It's really cold.
It was really cold, yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was fun. It was a good group of people.
It was, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Obviously, the location, minus the heat and the electricity.
It's definitely an experience. I remember walking in and I was like, what is going on? I was like, why is it so cold in here? The coldness aided in my acting ability.
Mhm.
Added some like nervous twitches, but it was actually just a little bit coldness.
When Adam first told me it was going to be that cold, I didn't believe him, really.
I mean, like, I feel like it would work in that kind of situation because I'm supposed to be kidnapped. I could be held in it could be a warehouse or something somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't kidnap you and take you to the Bahamas.
Yeah, all inclusive.
I'm gonna work on the final play. You cool? No? Good. Go get him, Tiger.